Hello! In this video, I am going to give you a quick tutorial on Snapchat, hopefully, so that you can start Snapchatting friends, family members, grandchildren, whoever it might be. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do is download Snapchat onto your mobile device. Now, I use an iPhone, and so I would have to use the App Store, which is this icon here. Tap on it, put in Snapchat, and search. And you will see there it goes. Now I've already got Snapchat, so it's telling me to update, but you will get install. You just tap on the button to install it, and it will appear magically on your phone. Right, let's X out of that and go back. So there's my Snapchat already installed. So I'm going to tap on that. Now you will probably have some sort of tutorial guide when you first start. Snapchat is quite helpful. The first screen you're going to get to, once you've done all the tutorials, is this one. This is your main screen for taking photos. Now, I'm going to do a quick guide around the screen. This top left-hand corner, that little lightning bolt with the X to it, that's where you toggle the flash on and off just by tapping the screen. Top right is where you're able to reverse the camera, so you can take selfies or take pictures of what's in front of you. As you can see, mine is on the in front of you right now, because I don't think you really need to see up my nose while I do this video. Okay, bottom right. Now this is where we start to see other people's Snapchat stories. If there was one for me that I haven't viewed, this would actually look like a square, a filled in coloured square with a number in it, depending on how many stories. And if I just tap on that, you'll see I can either discover businesses, I can see popular things that are live, or I can see updates from people who are my friends. And to watch those, you just tap on them. So sweeping my finger across the screen, I'm back to my photo screen. And you'll see the same rule applies. Bottom left, there's an empty little square. If there was somebody had sent me a Snapchat, that would be filled in as a colour with a number for the number of Snapchats I've received. Tapping on it brings up all the different Snapchats. Okay, so first things first, taking a photo. All you do is you tap on the big circle in the bottom middle. Tapping on it brings up a whole new set of options. Now you can see top left-hand corner is the X button. That will just delete the photo and you can retake it. Across from that is a little piece of paper with a turned up corner. That's where you can add images and emoticons and things like that. And if you scroll across the bottom, you'll be able to see all of the different things that you can add. So you might have some fun with that. Tapping on it again gets rid of that screen. Tapping on the T and I can add text. So I'm just going to put test. Tapping on the T again makes it bigger, and I can also colour it by using the slider at the side. If I tap on the screen again, the editing part disappears and I'm back to my own photo. And what I can do is press gently on the word itself and drag my finger across the screen, and you can see I can move my type to wherever I need it to be. If I want to edit it, I just tap on the T again, and I will be able to see it. Okay, if I want to add a drawing with my finger, I can tap on that pencil in the top right-hand corner. I can also change the colour by tapping on the colour slider, and I can just draw a little spiral. If I hate it, I can press the back button, and then if I want to X out of that screen, I just tap on the pencil again. So those how you can edit your picture. Again, I'm just going to move that out of the way. In the bottom left corner here, this is quite important. This is how long people can actually see your snaps for. And the reason this is important is because it's really difficult when you only have it set at 2 or 3. Especially, I swear to God, as the older I get and all my eyes are failing, I end up taking screenshots of everything just to look at it. So I have got mine set to 10 seconds. I would recommend 10 seconds. And if somebody is sending you a Snapchat, I would ask them to set theirs to 10 seconds too, because otherwise my brain can't process them quickly enough. The next button along is how you can save a picture. If you have taken a picture and you actually want to save it, because remember, Snapchats disappear. There is the chance of a replay, but after that they are gone, unless, of course, somebody has taken a screenshot. So in my humble opinion, don't send anything you really are embarrassed to share. But you can actually save your own snaps onto your phone. You can save it before or after you've edited it, whatever, just by pressing on this little button there, and then you get like that. Now, the next button, please pay attention to this. This is the Snapchat stories. Now, by clicking on that little square with an X in the corner, you add this to a story, and this means that it's available for 24 hours, so people can see it again and again and again for 24 hours. So if you've done something hilarious, wonderful. But before you actually share stories, if I were you, I would go into your settings, and I'm going to show you that in a bit, and actually set who can see it. Because if you're not careful, you're sharing your most ridiculous moments with the world at large. And believe me, there are a lot of people on Snapchat who will watch. Once you're happy with your picture and your editing, you choose to edit, you might not choose to edit, you just press on the little arrow here and it will send it. So bottom right hand corner, that arrow, and it will. You can then choose who you send it to. And these are people that I know on Snapchat. Okay, so that's how to send a snap. I'm going to X out of that so we're back to the main home screen. And here we can see. To receive a snap or a story, tap on the bottom left-hand corner for a Snapchat. You can see all of these people have actually sent me Snapchats, or I have sent them Snapchats. The way to tell is if it's a little arrow, it means I sent it. And if it's a box, it means somebody sent it to me. Because all those shapes are empty, that means that I've either read them all or the other people have read them. Sweeping my finger across from right to left brings me back to this main screen. And again, by tapping on the bottom right-hand corner, I can look at what stories are out there right now. It's starting to be adopted by a lot of businesses, so you will see a lot of businesses in the top one in the Discover section. The Live is what's happening in the world right now. And then updates, I can tap on any of those and I can see what's happening. Okay, now on to how to set your settings. Easy to set your settings. Tap on the little ghost icon in the top center and you'll get this screen. This is your information. Settings is this little wheel in the top right hand corner. Now, I want you to pay attention to two things in this. The login verification. It's a good idea to add additional login verification so that if you lose your phone, nobody can be sending Snapchats from your phone. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing I want you to look at is who can contact you. I would suggest keeping it set to just my friends. So you tap on it and you will see the other option is everyone, which means you can be contacted by every man and his dog. And believe me, some people are using Snapchat for stuff you really don't want to see. And then view my story. This is the other one that you really need to customize early so that if you inadvertently share something to a story, it's only going to people you trust. So you can set it, as you can see, mine is set to custom. And that means that only specific people that I have ticked can see my snap. Now, actually, I have got no people ticked. So it means that nobody can see my stories, even if I sent one inadvertently. But you can also send it if you maybe have all your grandchildren, just all your grandchildren on Snapchat. You might want to just put my friends, and all of those people that you've got will be able to see your stories. Back to your main account screen. Final thing you're going to learn to do is add people to your Snapchat so other people can share in the hilarity with you. Easiest way to do this is tap on Add Friends, and you can add them by username. You can add them from your address book. Add by the snap code, which is this yellow thing here. What will happen is if you choose to add them by snap code, it will enter your camera and you will basically be able to take a photo with your phone and it will add them. Add nearby or share username. Now, because I'm doing this for grandparents of children who are living overseas, the easiest way for you to do this is you to share your username and just send them a text or an email with your username just by tapping on that. And there it will. So they can actually access the message and be added to your Snapchat. So there you have it. That's your whistle-stop guide to Snapchat. I really look forward to hearing how you get on. Let me know. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.